Welcome back, diecast racers and builders, to the Diecast Olympics Decathlon. This is our 8th out of 10 events. Today it is a distance event. And the participants in the poll, it was overwhelming that they wanted to do round by round with a chance to improve their position and gain more points. So what we've come up with here is the long jump distance event. You're going to use the gate to drop. It is not a timed event, so we're not using the timing gate, but the gate will drop everyone equally. You are going to jump, clear the top of the jump, and then you are going to roll as far as you can make it in this open lane section. This is the car I've been using to gauge, so this is what we're going to continue to use. It is barely getting up that hill and just into the open lane here to about just the beginning of that 4th section. We'll see how the competitors do here in the long jump. Since this is the 8th round, we are running based on points. That means HSL is going to go first. HSL first. Stray Dog has 3 points. Sloppy Bear has 4 points. Raging Ricky has 6. Bad Dad has 7. Travelers Racing League has 21. He is currently 10th. He is 5 points behind Mako, 26. Mako is 3 behind Abby Normal with 29. Abby Normal is 6 behind a 3-way tie for 5th with Dog Squab, Iceman, and Puff. They all have 35 points. They are 5 points behind Farrell Patrick, who has 40. He is 3 points behind Chase, who has 43. Chase is 3 points behind Arlo, and Arlo is 9 points behind Flip, who has won 5 of the 7 events. This is event number 8. So all of those participants who are only 3 points behind each other, they need to score at least one above that guy ahead of them to have a chance to tie in that final round. We're going to get started here with HSL. In distance events, you get 1 run, and we cut straight to the top 10 after that initial run everyone gets. If you cannot make the jump, you are not going to qualify for the event. So if we don't get 10 people to make the jump, that means there could be less than 10 people that get points in this event. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we're going to see who can make the jump. This is HSL's run in the long jump. He did not clear the jump. As you can see, it is slightly higher than your drop, so you need to have gained enough momentum to clear that jump. This is Stray Dog's turn. See if he can clear that jump. He made it about the same as HSL. All right, this is Sloppy Bear. His turn. Can he make the jump? Did not make the jump. All right, this is Raging Ricky's attempt at the long jump. So far, he almost made it, but did not. This is Bad Dad's attempt at the jump. So far, nobody has made it. Raging Ricky was close. Oh, Bad Dad was almost there too. This is Travelers Racing League's attempt at the long jump. Can anyone make it? He did not make it either. This jump is proving to be difficult for the field. That means if Mako can make this jump, nobody will score 1. The lowest scorer in this event will get 2. Because we've had 6 people not make it. He made the jump. Mako is the first to make the jump. With potentially how close these runs are going to be with just barely clearing that jump. We're going to use a line instead of eyeballing it. Mako's on that line. Mako has been the only competitor to make the jump in the long jump event. He is currently the first to do it, and we had 6 that didn't. Abby Normal just made the jump. Can he pass Mako? He is right there. This event is proving to be more difficult than anticipated. This is Dog Squab's attempt at the long jump. See if they can clear it. They've had a lot of speed in the speed events. They should be good. He makes it. He's got enough speed there to roll. His current position right here on this line. Next up is Iceman. This is his attempt at the long jump. We are cutting straight to the top 10, but there's not even going to be 10 participants to score points. Iceman's run. He made the jump. Currently third best roller in his distance is going to be on this line right here. We are in the top 5 in points. The next 3 are tied. This might be where we get some separation with only 3 events to go, 2 after this event. If you can score decent points here, it might be the difference where you finish in the final standings. Puff barely cleared that jump. Is he going to make it? He did. Currently behind Abby Normal. These are going to be tight finishes. We are in the top 4 in points. Farrell Patrick, an event winner in accuracy. Let's see if he can accurately gauge this jump to score points. He made the jump. He's still got some momentum. Let's see how he rolls. Just inches ahead of Dog Squab. He's on this line right here. Next up is Chase. Chase has been top 3 in most events other than the accuracy. He was second in the last distance event, which this is a distance event. Can he make the jump? He made it. He's got decent speed still. Furthest roller. Arlo is going to have to finish ahead of Chase from here on out to maintain his second place in the standings. Chase finished ahead of Arlo in the last event to gain a point. If Chase can continue to do that, he's going to catch and possibly pass Arlo. Decent speed for Arlo. He is close to Chase. He is about an inch away. Is he going to be able to close that gap? Flip has scored in all 7 events to this point, except for the balance beam. He did not score in that event, so he scored in 6 out of 7. Let's see what he does on the long jump. He's got decent speed. He is about to cross the finish line and does. So he is going to be number 1 seed going into the point scoring round. Flip, Chase, Arlo, Mako, Iceman, Feral Patrick, Dog Squab, Abby Normal, and Puff are going to be the only ones to score points in this event. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people could not make the jump. So the lowest score in this event is going to get 2 points. We're still going to cut the bottom 2. It's going to be an odd number in that final. This is Puff. He needs to finish not in the bottom 2. He made the jump. He is crawling along. Okay. That is the line Abby Normal's got to pass. Abby Normal's got to try to make it out of the bottom 2. Normally they would be going on to the next round, but we have an odd number. The long jump is a mountain. To this point in the competition, we are down to the final 3 events, and the wear and tear on the competition is starting to kick in. Here's his mark. He needs someone to finish behind this mark to move on and gain a point. Dog Squab is next. Dog Squab is an event winner in accuracy. See what they can do on their point scoring round. They made it with a lot of momentum. Let's see what that equates to. He is ahead of Abby Normal. He is in the open lane track. He's on this line right here. Feral Patrick is an event winner. He was very close to Dog Squab in that initial run. Let's see if his performance, how that measures up. He was just a fender ahead. He seems like he's maybe slowed down slightly. Is he going to make it past Abby Normal? He does, barely. He was right next to Dog Squab last time, so he has dropped a spot. Next up is Iceman. See if the best running car from Japan in this event after the first round is just barely into that first section of open track. There is a possibility of some point swapping here between these bottom 3 going into the next event. If nobody finishes behind Abby Normal, that's going to be the cut. Mako has done well in the distance events. Top 5 in the other 2. See what he does in his point scoring round in the long jump. Just barely makes it up the ramp. He's got good rollers from previous events. Let's see if that continues. He's in that second, third. He's still rolling. He is 4th in the event at this point. That is a lot of points. All right, Arlo. Can he improve off of his last run? He was about an inch behind Chase in the initial run. This is the point scoring round. Good speed. Can he stay straight in the open lane track? He does. He's on this line right here. Chase was ahead of him initially. Where are they at in this first round of point scoring? He's got good speed, and he stays straight in the open lane track. That's where you can lose some speed. He switched lanes. He improved quite a bit. Flip made it to the finish line in the first run. Can he continue to improve performance and make it to the checkered flip bags? Flips run in the first round of point scoring. Makes the hill. Can he stay straight in the open lane track? All right, Puff gets 2 points for the event. He's got 37. He was in a three-way tie with Iceman and Dog Squad, who are still in the event trying to gain more points. Abby Normal is up to 32. Let's continue on in the point scoring. This is the next round. Based on their run so far, Feral Patrick, Dog Squab, and Iceman are going to be battling to be bottom 2. If you cannot be in that bottom 2, that is 2 points you gained on your competition. Feral Patrick coming around the turn. Can he make the open lane track? He cannot. He rolled back slightly after stopping, so it was about right here. Next up is Dog Squab. You want to finish as far ahead as possible to avoid that cut in these middle rounds. Finishing last here or finishing in 5th, that's a 2-point swing. If some of these guys are tied in points before this event, 2 points is huge. We're down to the last 3 events, so 2 points could make or break where your finishing order is. Dog Squab, can he pass Feral Patrick? He did. He's in that open lane segment. He needs Iceman to finish behind him and behind this line to gain another point. What can Iceman do in his battle with Feral Patrick and Jabo in the long jump event? This is the second round. Bottom 2 are cut. He is going slow. Is that enough momentum? What's going to happen? He is behind Jabo. That is a swap in points. Iceman was ahead last round. He did not climb the hill like he did previously. He is now bottom 2. Let's see what happens with Mako. Can he bobble and save Iceman? Mako's run in the second round of point scoring. He needs to finish above Iceman. How does he do? Oh, he's possibly, depending on how his wheels roll here, he's in that second segment. Continuing to roll. Continuing to roll. He's right here. Next up is Arlo. He was right behind Chase initially. Fell back slightly last round. Let's see what happens. Arlo's run. Seemed like he maybe had some trouble. He's right here. Chase currently second. This is his run. Is he going to be able to stay ahead of Arlo? This round, it seems like some of the participants are having trouble with the hill. Not Chase. He's got good momentum. He switched lanes, though, which slows you down. He's still a good margin ahead of Arlo. That's going to be close, though. We're going to have to monitor that gap. Here is Flips. Run in the point scoring event. Point scoring round. He made it to the finish line, the first run, and was behind it. See what happens here. Spun completely out. He is close to Chase. He's bobbled with that spin out. He has fallen back the last 2. He was at that finish line the first run and is now fallen back 2 full segments. Let's see what happens here. Feral Patrick got 4 for the event. He has 44 points. And Iceman has 5. He's up to 40 points, so he jumped over Puff. He's gained a spot. He's now top 5 in points. We're down to 5 in the event. There's only 2 rounds left. Dog Squab, Mako, Arlo, Chase, and Flip. To decide the winner, first up is J-Bo. Dog Squab Racing. He needs to finish quite a distance into this open lane track. He's been just inside it the last few rounds. He needs to challenge Mako here. He barely made it up the hill. He is about where he was last round. We're down to the end here. 1 round after this. He needs Mako to falter and either Arlo or Chase. This is Mako's run in the long jump event. He's got decent speed this time. I think it's going to be a decent distance. He's continuing to roll. He's in that 3rd segment again, but currently bottom 2. So if nobody finishes behind him, that's where the cut is. Arlo and Chase once again battling inside the top 3. Let's see what happens with Arlo's run. He's got good speed. Can he stay straight though in that open lane segment? That is where some people have lost speed here. He's straight. He's straight. He's on this line here. Let's see what Chase does. This is Chase's run in the round of point scoring. He made it up with a lot of speed. Can he stay straight? That is going to be whether he can catch Flip or not. He moved lanes, which slows you down. Just barely ahead of Arlo this round. Flip spun out completely last time, which is a little unusual. He's been rolling straight. After that initial distance event, he spun out a little bit, but has been pretty straight. He spun out last time. Let's see if that was a fluke. Good speed. Can he carry it into the open lane track without moving? Ooh, he almost spun out again, but saved it. All right. It is going to be Flip, Chase, Arlo in the final round. Mako and Dog Squab are eliminated this round. Dog Squab, he got 6 points. He passed up Iceman. He is now 5th. Mako got 4th in the event with 7 points and passed Abby Normal by 1. He's got 33 and Abby Normal's got 32. There's starting to be some point swaps here. Arlo has 46 and Chase has 43. If Chase can finish ahead of him, that's only a 2-point gap with 2 to go. If Arlo can pass him this round, that means there's going to be a 4-point gap with 2 to go. So that is going to make a difference. Let's see what happens in this final round. Arlo's up first. That line is where Chase finished in the previous round of scoring. Let's see how close Arlo can get to it. He needs to stay straight in the open lane track. He's straight, he's straight, he's straight. He didn't make it to that line where Chase was last time. Let's see what happens. He needs Chase to switch lanes or spin out, but he needs Chase to finish behind him to pad his points gap. Currently 3. This is Chase's run. Can he improve? Can he improve enough to challenge Flip? This is his run. He's got good speed after the jump. He needs to stay straight. He's switching lanes. He's behind where he finished last time, but he's still ahead of Arlo. All right, he's on this line. Let's see what Flip does. This is the final round in the long jump. Flip's run in the final round here, and for the win if he can finish ahead of Chase. Can he stay straight? He's spinning, he's wobbling. Oh! Still has enough momentum to get the win in the long jump event. Chase gets second and Arlo gets third. Here's how they finished. Flip scores another win for 10 points. 9 points for Chase. Arlo gets 8. Mako gets 7. 6 for Dog Squad. That is the top 5 in the event. Iceman gets 5. Pharaoh Patrick gets 4. Abby Normal gets 3. And Puffs gets 2. Here is how the points are shaping up with 2 events left. Flip now has an 11-point lead with 2 races to go. We've got the hurdles and another accuracy event, which is to be determined. But Arlo, he now only has a 2-point lead over Chase for second. Pharaoh Patrick still fourth with 44. 3 points back is now Dog Squad. He went from 7th to 5th. Iceman remains 6th. He's got 40. 1 point behind Dog Squad. Puff only got 2 points this event. He is now behind. He is in 7th. Mako passed up Abby Normal. That's only a 1-point gap there. Those are the points going into the final 2 events. Thanks to these builders, they're still scraping and clawing for each point here. We'll catch you in the next event. Keep on building.